Hey guys, I have some really cool updates to tell you about, and I also am going to answer some questions you guys have asked recently. Hey guys, first I'm going to answer some questions that you guys have, and then I'll tell you some really cool news. Alright, I'm going to answer 3 questions, well, kind of 4-ish, but anyway. The first question from... it's on YouTube. I don't even know how to even start to pronounce that username. But the question is, what kind of clothes should you bring to traditions and training? Traditions and cast member orientation for the college program anyway. They want you to wear business attire, and for guys it's like nice suit pants, not jeans, no jeans, no jeans, no jeans, no jeans, and like a nice collared business buttoned up shirt. For girls, you can wear like nice dress pants, or you can just wear like a skirt, preferably like a nice business attire or business type skirt. That's as good as I can describe it. Not jeans, dressy, think very dressy. And also you can wear a blouse, but make sure it like looks nice, like Google business attire, and think like, lawyer, type stuff, and what I did, I would wear like a skirt or dress pants. I wore dress pants sometimes when it was colder, and then I had, as you saw in some of my videos, I had like a buttoned up nice shirt that I got because I didn't really have any business type shirts, and I can't stand long sleeve shirts. And but there were some times where I would wear like a nice like blouse, and I had like a button up nice business jacket that I wore whenever it did get cold. Although you have to wear business attire for your classes, and so that's why I'm referring to the cold. It probably won't be cold when you do your, well, I guess if you're going in the spring it might be cold. Anyway, that's beside the point. Wear like dressy business attire type stuff. And for girls, you're going to be walking around a lot, so wear some sort of comfortable shoes. Don't wear like super high heels that you'll get blisters after 15 minutes of walking. And for training, normally you wear your costume for the training. You do have some training in traditions and your orientation, but it's mostly after you've been like had your traditions and your orientation, and then you have more training, and that you wear your costume for. Another question relates to training. Awesome Oliver 1001 from YouTube asks, how detailed is training and how early do you have to leave for your shift? The training is extremely detailed. Normally they start you out with like computerized training where you like watch a presentation or something, and then you have like a little quiz at the end, or you just like watch the video or whatever, and they have everything from safety to disability training, how to handle guests with disabilities, how to handle money. I think I mentioned in one of the videos you have like this little game you have to play on how to use like the cashier tablets, and but like it's very, very thorough. And when I say they quiz you at the end, it's like one of those things where they've gone over it so many times, you know it by now. It's very easy. Like they piece everything little by little together. It is a lot you're bombarded with at the same time, and so you'll end up forgetting a lot, but like try to remember as much as you can as you're going through it. But yeah, it is very, very detailed. A lot of my training, it was like half and half. Like half of it was like on the job training, like working at your wagon because I was outdoor foods, and the other half of it was actually in front of the computer, hearing someone talk about something and them going on and on about whatever it was. So don't worry, you're gonna feel after you finish your computer training and you do your on-the-job training, you're still gonna feel like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, and you're gonna feel that way for like probably a month or so, but that's just, it comes with the job. That's what it's like. And don't worry, that feeling will eventually go away, and you're going to end up training other CPs. I ended up training some ICPs, international college programmers, at one point, because they needed help with something. I can't remember what it was, but so don't worry, that feeling will go away, and just try your best. And that's all they expect from you, is your best. They know you're just starting out. And how early do you have to leave for your shift? Where the housing is, Vista Way is the closest complex to the parks, which is where I stayed. And Magic Kingdom is the farthest park from the complexes, just period. So like I had to leave, I think I ended up leaving like 45 minutes before my shift, I think, because it took about 20 minutes to get there, and then I had to pick up my costume and then take the bus to get in there. It's a very long process for me specifically, because I had to pick up my costume before my shift, every single shift, well, almost every shift, and I had to take a special bus to get to my location to get into the park, because the tunnels were so exclusive and all this other stuff. So I had to leave even earlier. But like, for example, one of my friend Donald, who's in a lot of videos, he worked at Typhoon Lagoon. That's one of the water parks, and it's right in front of like downtown Disney, I think. And it took him, he said, like 5-10 minutes to get into work, like from the moment he left Vista Way to when he actually got to work, and he had a car too. So like, it completely depends on where you are. And if you take the buses, it's going to take even longer, because depending on because like each bus and each park and each complex, they have different bus routes, and so they're all different. So me going to Magic Kingdom from Vista Way would be different from, like, say, if you were going to Epcot from Chatham, So I can't tell you exactly. Just leave. Well, you know what? When you go to your orientation and when you go to your traditions, or actually no, your orientation. Traditions is at Disney University. So when you go to your orientation, kind of time how long it takes to get from the bus to your park, wherever you're going. So like it completely depends. You have to kind of figure that out on your own. Caitlin from Facebook says, was partying and craziness ever an issue? And do they have a roommate survey prior to getting your roommate? As in partying and craziness, it wasn't necessarily an issue. We did have some guys across the hall, like right across the hall from our room, who they thought something was hilarious like every single night, and they would just be cracking up, and it was always like around like 1 and 2 o'clock at night. Both me and my roommate stayed up late almost all the time anyway, so it wasn't necessarily an issue, and we actually kind of thought it was funny that they were cracking up. And we did have some people who kind of like chilled in the hallway on our floor, they were like either drinking or smoking or whatever, which we don't know if they were really allowed to anyway. We didn't report them, but like we said, it wasn't an issue. They stayed in their corner, they did their own thing, whatever. But like I said, it wasn't really an issue. We had more roommate problems than anything, which we didn't really have roommate problems. So that just goes to show you we didn't really have many issues. Trying to think, none of the other cast members that I remember talking to who were in the complexes, they didn't really have any issues either. As in like partying and craziness. It was more funny than anything else, but like we didn't have super early shifts either. So staying up late and hearing things weren't necessarily a bad thing, an issue for us. That and my roommate liked all the parties. Anyway, do they have a roommate survey? Let me tell you how I found Shay. Caitlin and Lindsay, my other two roommates, we met them the day we checked in because we didn't choose them, but Shay and we chose each other. And what we did was what you can do, there's two ways you can do this. You can sign up for a roommate and Disney will choose one for you. And if I remember correctly, they do have a very generalized roommate survey. Or you can pick one yourself. And what I did is I went on Facebook and I joined the Disney College Program Fall 2011 group, and they had a forum that had roommate surveys where everyone had like a generalized survey where it was like, how old are you, do you drink, do you party, do you cook, all of the really good questions, like all of really good stuff, kind of like the roommate survey I have in my vlog, and I filled that out, and I saw that Shay also filled one out. And what I did is I kind of made it like the want ads, in a sense of like I posted mine on there, and then I looked at everyone else's to see any roommates that I thought kind of like matched the same as mine or would be someone I would want to be my roommate. And then I just all messaged them, all the ones that I wanted to be my roommate, and I was like, hey, my name is Danny, I'm going to be in the program, this is my roommate survey, would you like to be roommates? And everything from like even what complex I wanted to live in and how many roommates I wanted. And Shay was the only one, or Shay was the first one who got back to me, and we kind of talked, and she seemed to be a really good fit. We became Facebook friends and kind of like Facebook stalked each other to see, you know, what we really were like. And I tell you, like, it ended up working out perfectly, and it's like her and I being roommates, it was like great. I can't imagine me rooming with anybody else. It just worked out perfectly, and so I'm not guaranteeing you that that's gonna be the same way, but like people put a lot of stuff on Facebook, so you know you can see everything, kind of like what that person is like. And then the roommate survey that we did, you can copy the one from my video. I think it's one of the first couple videos that I did. It was like a pretty thorough, survey of like what we were expecting out of each other and what we were like, and so it ended up working out really great. And then, you know, Shay and I traded phone numbers. We met up with each other at the time we were going to check in, and we checked in together at the same time, which is the best way to do it if you want to select your own roommate, is check in at the same time and have each other right there. But yeah, that's pretty much how that's how Shay and I became roommates. Alright, that's pretty much all of the intense questions that I have. I am still planning on doing a discounted or cast member discounts video. I'm on fall break right now, so maybe I might do one later this weekend or something. But what I want to tell you guys is I have applied, in case you guys didn't know this, I've applied for 10 different Disney professional internships, which those are like the ones that are connected to the Disney College program in Florida. And they're all graphic design, because I'm a graphic design major, and I need a graphic design internship is actually part of my major to graduate, so this is kind of a necessity type thing. And I have been rejected from 5, but the other 5 I'm pending, and one of them I heard back from, and they're gonna have a phone interview with me on Friday, as in tomorrow. So I'm really kind of like nervous about it, because I just scheduled it yesterday, and I totally was not expecting to do this over fall break, but I guess it's pretty good that I don't have anything else to do. But I'm really kind of nervous about it, because it's reminding me back of when I did the interviews for the college program, but like I had done a couple of them by the time I got accepted, so I pretty much knew how to handle it. But this one is for graphic design and for like an actual job, not just like, you know, well, I guess it is similar to the college program in a sense, because that was a job too. But anyway. So like I'm really nervous, but I'm really excited about it, and this would be great for me, for my major and for like my career and everything, and I'm super excited. But anyway, I hope you guys, or I'll keep you guys updated on that. Hopefully I'll post something about how the interview went. I know I'll have to have a couple of more interviews after this one, because this is like a generalized phone screening. So I know I have a couple of more before I actually get the actual job, unless they love me so much they want me to hire me right away, but I highly doubt that'll happen. Anyway, yeah, if you have an interest in signing up for a Disney professional internship, then you go to it's PROF interns .disneycareers.com, and they have a bunch of different kinds of internships that you can do after you graduate from the college program. They have everything from business development, communications, engineering, animation, design, theater, food and beverage, park stuff, science, marketing, sales, tons of different stuff. Basically any kind of job you can possibly think of, they have offered. And the Disney professional internships are connected to the Disney parks and resorts, which is why it's in Florida. Most of them are from January to like June-ish. So it's like a semester and half of the summer, basically. And it's really easy. You just create an account. You edit your portfolio and your profile. Do that as much as you possibly can, because they will be reading it, and sometimes they'll contact you on internships. But like, search yourself for like all the different internships that they have, and apply for as many as you possibly can. And constantly check your job status on their little dashboard thing, and to see like if you have any requests or any phone interviews pending or anything. And yeah, do that. It's really cool. It's really easy, and I'm so excited. This would be so, if I could get like, and it doesn't matter like which internship that I get, but if I can get a graphic design internship, because I love graphic design stuff. If I can get one of those with Disney, oh my gosh, that would be perfect for me. And I've been talking to my family about our vacation that we're going to do this Christmas break, so I'm so excited, because we might go there as just as guests, vacationing there for a week, and then I might transition into the actual internship, and that would be so cool. And just thinking about it makes me miss Disney so much. But anyway, keep commenting on the videos, keep sending me question messages. Messages and comments are easier for me on Facebook now, because I'm on Facebook more often than I am on YouTube. Like I said, I've been really busy this semester. You guys have no idea. And I guess this comes with being a senior. Anyway, I hope to talk to you guys again really soon, like literally this weekend, to tell you how the phone interview went. And be praying that it goes well.